Hello everybody, welcome. It is Monday today. Welcome. And Hakuna Matata to you. I just got up a little bit ago and I wanted to make a video for you guys about all the fajas. Sorry, I don't know about you guys, but there's been this like weird cold going around with like everybody that I know, and it's like I know that like we work with a speech therapist for our youngest, and she was like, "Hey, sorry, I can't. I'm gonna have to cancel today because we have crew." I was like, "That's what it is." Okay, I was like, "Okay," because it's bad. Like the amount of gunk that like I was getting out every morning, like still till now, it's been like almost 2 weeks and I'm still sick. So anyway, too much info, sorry about that. Let's start with this. Let me just drink some coffee because come on. And it's almost fall. I can feel it in the morning. It's just like fall's coming. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna start. When I went through my surgery, the first faja that I purchased was this one, and they are mainly all from ShaperX, and I get everything off of Amazon, so I got it off of Amazon, just so you know. So I really like the ones that have the like double security of having like these little kind of like the when you have a bra, these little like security, I don't even know what they're called, but anyway, these little things right here. But anyway, it's really cool because you close the inside part first, get it all the way up, and then you have a zipper that zips all the way up, and then even on the top there's like this little piece right here, and you have to put it like right on the inside, and it'll keep everything where it needs to go. So I like these because they were like almost full body. You can take the straps off if you wanted. You can completely take them off, or you can switch them, like if you're wearing something that has like a cross back, or it shows a little bit of your back or whatever. You can make an X on the back and switch them around. Or there was times where I took them off completely and just tucked it into my bra, and that worked out for me. It ended up being better. This particular one has the shorts part. I honestly had to rip it from the in-between. Like you could tell, it looks kind of effed up right now. But I had to rip it right here on the inside part because my legs and thighs were too thick for this material. It felt way too tight, and this one is actually a large. So when you first get out from surgery, you're going to be really swollen. If you have a tummy tuck and lipo, basically all of the swelling is going to mainly go down to your legs and your butt and your pelvic area. So that whole area is going to be swollen. And that was another reason why I had to make that hole in the middle, because my pelvic area was extremely swollen and my drain was coming out like almost through that same area. So it was really uncomfortable and really weird. And I would say like this, the fact that this had these little short things on it, it was not my favorite, especially because of the summer. It was not my favorite. This part was really tight on me, on my legs and thighs, and then trying to pee when you have something on just does not feel normal. You know what I mean? Like this could be open and I could have peed, but I had such a hard time peeing because it's like mentally my mind was like, girl, you got something on. The fuck are you doing trying to pee right now? And I know it sounds weird, but that's literally how, like, my brain was like, hold on, girl, hold on. Like, it literally took me like a minute before I was able to like mentally allow myself to pee while wearing that damn thing. So even though you think like, oh, it's a lot easier, you know, like to me, it just did not feel natural to have your crotch open like that. I was like, oh, this is not cool. So anyway, I didn't like that one, but who knows, you might like it because it's easier, you know, easy access to your drain, easy access to being able to go to the bathroom. I just didn't think it felt natural for me. So keep that in mind. So the second one that I purchased, so that one was a large. It was super tight on me whenever I purchased it. So I was like, oh crap. But obviously that was like the first, you know, day, like, well, for like the first week or so, you're supposed to be on whatever the doctor gives you. So they're going to give you, and I wish I had it, but I threw it away because it was yucky and full of blood and all kinds of stuff. So I washed it, obviously, but it still was yucky. So they're going to give you like your own thing. They're going to give you like your own, it's like almost like a body wrap, and it has Velcro. So it'll go around, and mine was super long, and like the torso part was super long. So I ended up having to cut it and everything. It worked fine, you know, for the week that I was supposed to have it, but then I just really needed something that was a little bit less of a pain in the butt than that one. So then, because I was still pretty swollen, I purchased from the same company, the ShaperX. I actually I got everything off Amazon because I just order everything off of Amazon because it makes my life way easier. I purchased this one. This one's an extra large, and this one has like a little crotch part that you can take on and off. Like, I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like this because it is hard to like bend down and try to like grab the back part with the front part and try to like clip it all together when you're still sore, when you're still swollen, when things just don't feel normal. It wasn't that hard for me. I liked this one way better than I liked the other one because it was extra large. It was less tight than the other one, but it still was tight enough to give me good compression so that I can like get the liquids out that I needed to get out. And it's the same design, you know, it has the clips on the inside, and then it has the zipper, and then it has that little part on the top. So it's the same design. It just doesn't have the short part. It has this part, which is so much more comfortable because it's like an underwear. And it's almost seamless whenever you wear it under like a dress or something like that, because it has, I mean, you can tell some of the lines obviously, but it has this little part that actually ends up really sticking to your butt. So then you can wear a lot of things with it. And it's not as obvious as with other things. As with the other one, which was, you know, the shorts. And those shorts are actually kind of like long. It would be good. I feel like the other one would be good for like winter. But because I did it in like the smack middle of, or almost beginning of summer, just not a good idea. So anyway, after that, I realized I needed more pressure. So I purchased the same one in a tan color. And it's the same one, but I got a medium. This one was super duper tight. Super, super, super tight. And I was still swollen, so a lot of times I would only wear it half the day because it was just too tight. So one of the things that you should know right now is like you're gonna have to purchase multiple fajas. You're gonna have to purchase probably, if you were already an extra large, a 2XL, and then 1XL, and then a large. Because you're just gonna need it. Your swelling is gonna be different at different times. So in order for you to try to get all of those liquids out and get all of the swelling to be done, I mean, you're just gonna have to have more compression each time. Because as you stop swelling up, you're gonna need something to like compress you a little bit more every single time. It's like squeezing out the juice. So like I said, this is like the first one, and then this one actually has like the kind of like the little rubber lining, so this one really sticks to your booty, and it does not move. So that is what I liked about this one. And then it also has the little clips in the bottom, so you can open it and close it. I want to say these are ranging from like, I think they're all in like in the 30s, like 30 some to $40, the ShaperX ones. And then after that one, I was like, I just need something that's easy and that's I don't have to worry too much about. So then I went to Marshall's, I believe, and I just purchased this one, just like a regular faja, kind of like the same design as the other one, but this one goes like all the way up, and it has the bottom the same as the other one, which is those little clips that you put on and take off. This one was a little bit harder, I would say, to close and open than the other one, because it doesn't have that little rubber lining on the inside, and you could definitely tell where the line is, you know, it's really thick right there. It doesn't have the rubber lining on the inside, so it wouldn't really stick to my butt. So like trying to get this thing from where my butt is like forward so that I can clip it together in the middle was pretty hard. So if you don't have much flexibility and if you don't feel like you can move very well, I do not suggest this. This was just a cheap one that I found that I was like, I need something in the meanwhile between all of my other ones washing. And then as the swelling was already going down, I was like, okay, I need something that's just my abdomen. I need something that's not everything else, because I don't want to keep putting something all the way on and taking something all the way off, and it's just too much. So I purchased this one, and I got it off of Amazon also, because I got almost everything off of Amazon. It's called Kimikal. I don't know if you can see that. Kimikal. But this one is just a belly band, and it worked really well at the beginning, and it has the, gosh, it has little closing things right here, but I got it as an extra large, thinking like, okay, I am still pretty thick because I gained weight after my surgery. So I thought like, okay, I'm still pretty thick, so I'm going to go with an extra large. And then very soon after I went with an extra large, I realized that this was not tight enough and that it was actually kind of stretching out a little bit. So if you ever purchase this particular brand or this particular material, you might want to go like one size smaller. It's going to be really tight at the beginning, but you're going to be able to get into it once the swelling is going down, because that's just what ends up happening. And then my last purchase, also from Amazon, was this one. And this one I love. I think it's great. It's this one's heavy duty, man. This is made, like, you could use it to work out, you can use it for whatever. I don't really know exactly the material it's made out of. I was gonna look it up and I forgot. I think it's just like a very latexy material. Here, I'll try to put it down. It looks like this on the inside, so it has kind of like the steel bones right here, and then it closes with these little things. I still don't know what they're called. So you close it all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. It closes really tight as it is because of the material. Like, it's stretchy material, so you could even work out with it, which is what I really like about it. So I think this one I ended up getting a large, just because I wasn't sure how much it was going to be when it came to how stretchy. But it has worked out because I've actually stayed in the first row. I haven't gone to any of the other ones, but I feel like I could probably start going to this one pretty soon. It's just kind of hard to put it on. And then besides just closing like this, it also has this Velcro piece that goes around. Like, it goes like this and then it goes around. So you are snatched, like super snatched. So this would be a really good faja to have, honestly, when you start working out. Like, once you start hitting the gym again, if you start hitting the gym again, I don't know, everybody's different. If you start hitting the gym again after having a tummy tuck and lipo, this is a really good faja to have. And like, the tighter you can have it, the better, because you can get injured really quickly. The first week back to starting to work out, I ended up pulling a muscle in my stomach because I thought I was doing everything that I needed to do, but your stomach is just weaker than what you think. You don't realize it. So I would definitely suggest purchasing this one. I don't even know what it's called. Like, you would think I would know what this is called. It's not ShaperX. It's a different brand. But anyways, I will link everything down below for you. And along with that, I also use like some of those like really high underwear, kind of like the spandex underwear. I didn't use them very often. I mainly used them to sleep because you want to be comfortable when you're sleeping. You don't really want to wear something like that. It kind of digs into your skin. So whenever I would sleep, I would wear like the really high top underwear that goes like all the way up to like under your bra line. That's what I would sleep with, and it was pretty comfortable. But that was some of the things that I used, and honestly, I'm probably gonna pass them down to whoever, except this one. This one I'm keeping. This one's my baby. This is gonna be mine for a while because I'm trying to get snatched. Like, I already got snatched, but I'm trying to get even more snatched. Like, I told myself if I ever become a mom, I'm gonna be a hot mom. Like, I am not gonna be one of those moms that's just like, oh well, I have kids now, so I'm just gonna let myself go. No, 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 no. I still need to look after myself. I still need to take care of myself. I still want to feel good about the way that I look. So, no, I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna try to look good for as long as I possibly can. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in it. So those are all the fajas that I used. I hope that you guys get some good use out of it. I will link everything down below on the description box, and just know that I am an Amazon associate. I mean, I purchased everything off of Amazon anyway, just because it's easier and it makes my life way easier. Anything that you purchase using my link, I will get a percentage of the price. So I just want you to know that, just a full disclosure. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time because my kids will wake up soon and I want to have my coffee.